All right, so we have lots of work to do in order to continue on and unlock more of this story. We did A's last time, and it really did unpack a lot for us. Like, I feel like the first half that we did, it was a lot more confusing than it was transparent. But then, like, we're kind of getting to a point where we're starting to connect a little bit more to, I guess, present day, or where the game actually starts. So we're kind of filling in those gaps a little closer to that point, and I feel like it's going to be interesting to go back into some of these into these stories that are a little earlier on, and see what kind of context that will give us to what we've already seen. So I wanted to kind of go through and see everyone that was connected with the Exterminator event. I think that's still going to be my plan. So there were a lot of people, but I think what I want to do is go into Shu's, actually, because it's been a while since we did his, and he's got that background on Ida. So I feel like that's going to be interesting to see if we can find where the connection is to why is he Ida, you know? Because even like we've seen the Ida who works in Shikishima Labs, and he looks like Shu, but why is it that the one that was talking to Sekigahara in 2065, why is that one different? Is there perhaps a Tetsuya Ida who is 426, but also a Tetsuya Ida who is he just is what he is? I don't know. So after a dream where he revived Tomi Kisaragi as an AI in the future, Shu Amiguchi realized that Chihiro Morimura from his dream resembled Iori Fuyusaka.
Let's go.
Oh, you gotta catch up, Shu. We are way past that. Let's go see if we can take a look at some of these mystery files. Maybe not so much that pertain to him, but there's definitely got to be something in here. There you go. So according to the medical records in the nurse's office, Amiguchi was administered the nanomachine medication called NM-A8076 once. The records also stated that there was a 20% transplant rate transplanting into him. So also my question is, he doesn't really seem like he's losing his memories as much as everyone else is. So I feel like that's also pretty interesting for him. Let's see if there's anything else out here. Maybe we'll get androids, because we know that he's part of the process of creating them. Possesses the skeletal structure of a human. Reinforced titanium carbon nanotubes are masked with high quality silicone skin, making it nearly indistinguishable in appearance from a real human. The battery inside allows it to operate for 120 years before it needs to be recharged. Imagine. My phone could never. Sekigahara, prior to losing his memories, delivered these pills to Morimura in order to save Jiro, Kurabe, and Shinonome. So someone gave him the pills to give to them. When Aegis system is activated for all terminals, the world cannot be restarted and they can no longer loop. Once the kaiju invasions cause the world to be reset every 16 years. As a result, the students grow up and die before reaching adulthood and are then born again to repeat the cycle. The cycle is what they call a loop. Once the kaiju gain control of every mainframe in all sectors, the world is automatically recreated as a new loop begins. Oh. So they would still need to go to 45, right? I guess we've already seen that they are under attack, or they were under attack because of the war. I guess the war was in this world a cover-up for the kaiju attack on the terminals, maybe? Also, what the hell is this picture they decided to use? Please. Why is this all of a sudden my 6th grade health book? 2025 kaiju evasion. Morimura used Sector 3 as a trial for Operation Aegis. She succeeded in activating the self-defense system of one terminal. Oh? Succeeded in using the defense in one terminal. Okay. Okay, I think we're good to keep going with his. It has been a while for Shu's, though. I don't know what the last thing even was that we saw. It was the android thing. So dang, that was a long time ago. And also looking at this, his story is kind of short, it looks like, or we already have a lot of it kind of unraveled in here. So it looks like we're gonna start taking things that are a little further out. So in context, around the time that Megumi is shooting everyone. Yeah, interesting, because yeah, everything else up here already done. Okay. Let's go in and we'll do Shu's story.
Cool.
Cool. Shu Amiguchi. Third floor hallway after school.
Man, I'm really off my game today. All these weird dreams must be getting to me. And that show that came on in the middle of the night. Wish that was just a dream.
The one with Miyuki?
Miyuki Inaba's been hijacking the airwaves. Also, she can talk to me through the TV. She knows me somehow. Not just that, she says I'm the only one she can depend on. I'm still waiting for the punchline here.
So we don't know what Tomi is in the future. Just saying.
This dream's probably way off in the future. Looked like it was in some kind of lab. Never figured she'd turn up. But that was her, Tomi Kisaragi.
And then he looked at her belly.
Man, she's cute. A bombshell like that, sending those curry guys to the hospital? I've never met anyone like her before. I just might have fallen for her. My motorcycle's a Shikishima GRD 250. I woke up late this morning, so I came to school by bike. But I've got it parked off in the shopping district. That way the school can't get on my case about it. In my dream, her soul was in an android body. That's gotta be the craziest feeling. What would it even be like, not having a body of your own?
That's sick. That's sick and twisted,
Back in
y'all.
my dream, he called himself Tetsuya Ida. We look identical, but that's not my name, so...
Yeah, why do they give them different names? That's so confusing. Also, what are we doing? What is our goal here?
I see Yuki-chan.
And then he
Maybe
starts
Yuki-chan's in the
sprinting.
cafeteria. I should get going.
She does seem deep in thought, though.
Whoa. Yuki-chan!
Amiguchi.
We felt that eye roll. Hey C. Because that's what she drinks.
Look at that. We match.
Like hell, idiot.
So cheesy.
I was just thinking about you. And now, here you are. Destiny sure wants us to be together.
I hate him.
What the hell
Oh
are
my
you
god.
talking about?
So Yuki-chan,
Didn't I tell you not to call me that?
you like Hey C? I heard vitamin C helps keep you healthy.
I'm not drinking it for my health, dumbass. Nachan used to drink it, that's all.
She's drinking it for her girlfriend.
Gotta lay off the smokes anyway.
Oh, no, her daughter. Sorry.
So I need something
sorry,
else to focus on.
Gulp,
A
gulp.
little sweet, a little sour. How about a date?
No.
Okay.
Come on, one.
No, you're not gonna do that, sir. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna go ask her about... Wait, what does she want to ask about?
You know, I came by bike today. Got it hidden away nearby. We could go somewhere right now.
No.
What if I now play as Yuki, use the consider button, and punch him in his face? Consider punching his face.
How about the beach? I know a place with a great view.
I said no.
What, you don't have any place you want to go? A place from back in the day? Somewhere with good memories? Got a place on your mind? Or is there a reason you can't go back?
Of course not. I just got to thinking. Reminded me of my grandma on my mom's side. Haven't seen her since my parents divorced.
You don't say.
You set me up.
Well, let's go.
What?
Let's go see your grandma.
What are you, nuts? She's not even in the city. Her place is in Hamanashi, a whole prefecture
I'm
over.
scared. I'm scared of who her grandma is.
That's what I thought, dumbass. It's too far.
No, let's do this. I want to go too. That's just about 100 kilometers one way.
Huh?
Come on.
Hey!
This is the perfect chance to check something. After what I heard from the TV last night, I've got to find out.
Ooh, now we're on a mission. So is this the same day that we walk by in the lobby? Or not in the lobby, in the front?
Shu-kun,
And they're walking together.
let me tell you where you are.
What do you mean? This is my house.
That's not what I meant. Think bigger. I'm talking about everything you know.
Hmm?
Everything in this city. Everything you've lived. It's an isolated enclosure. Just 30 kilometers in diameter.
Snow globe.
An
Snow globe.
enclosure. But we still get news from all over the world. You're telling me we're closed off? No, that's too much. I don't buy it.
That's a reasonable reaction.
Thank you.
So-
I think so too.
I think you should go take a look yourself. I'm going to unlock a part of the Shu Amiguchi bypass. You should now be able to see the truth.
Holy. We're gonna go to the end of the simulation.
To the outer walls of the city
Oh,
itself.
that's sick. Oh my god.
Whoa! What the hell?
Oh my god. I love that. Let's go.
How'd I agree to this shit?
Huh? You say something?
You ever think anything through, Amiguchi?
Hey, I can get us back within 2 hours. Home before sundown, easy. Don't worry about it. How about you tell me a little bit about your grandma?
She's out in the boondocks. Nothing but rice paddies.
Yeah?
Used to go to her place every
Oh,
summer.
this kind of sounds like Zelda's Lullaby.
Walking between the fields in the mornings to do radio gymnastics with everyone.
No kidding! I did the same thing in the countryside when I was a kid.
In the afternoons, Grandma would give us some watermelon. We'd swim in the river and catch fish with our bare hands. And we'd go catch cicadas off the old Zelkova tree up on the hill behind the house.
That's weird.
What?
My grandpa had a Zelkova on the hill behind his house, too. And we'd go catch cicadas off it.
Oh, yeah?
And the river, the watermelon. It sounds exactly like what I remember.
What is happening?
Not that weird. Doesn't everyone remember the same stuff from vacations in the country?
No, but that's exactly what is weird here.
Not that weird. Doesn't everyone remember the same stuff from vacations in the country?
The same stuff.
Well, we're almost 15 kilometers from the middle of the city. This tunnel should end around the prefecture line, so...
Oh my god. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. What? That's crazy.
What the hell is this place? What's going on?
Oh my god, I'm losing it.
This is what she was talking about.
This sure doesn't look like a construction site. It just goes on forever, above and below. I can't even see the end.
God, are we being watched? There's no way we're just in here.
Yo, where the hell are we?
Yeah, I would be freaked out if I were you too. It's very fair. Some guy, very pushy, to go take you out on his motorcycle, drives you into who knows what. Literally looks like the inside of the androids.
The outer walls.
But what the hell is it? How do we get through?
I don't know if there is a way through. What if all our memories from outside town are fake? What if everyone's been convinced that an outside even exists?
No way.
I can't believe it either. How could I? It'd mean this 30-kilometer enclosure, this isolated city, is the only world we've ever known.
I'm gonna be sick because that would explain why Nenji is just stuck on this train over and over again and never goes home, right? Because he saw Yuki. Was it Yuki? Yeah, he saw Yuki on the train, and Yuki stopped at the factory, which would make sense if it's still real, because that's where the Sentinels are. But he was supposed to go even further than that. He lives far out from where he lived before. And so he never... I mean, how long has he been stuck in his own personal loop? I don't know. Also, kind of interesting question of when did this world even start? Like, did we ever see the first moments that this world was created? Oh my gosh. Across the world in 30 kilometers. Nutty. Okay, let me see if there's a mystery file that... Because it looked like something was highlighted. Inside the wall. 15 kilometers away from the center of Ashitaba City. While in the city, the sky and land seem to go on forever, but 15 kilometers away from it, there's nothing but an endless view of a giant mesh pattern structure. In order to get Shu Amiguchi to go to these outer walls, Miyuki Inaba unlocked a part of the Subiwaki Pass. Whoops. I tried very hard. Oh, yes! Look! Snow globe! Snow globe! Snow globe! A giant dome with a diameter of 30 kilometers holds an urban structure with Ashitaba City as its center. The world doesn't exist past the 30-kilometer boundary, and whoever steps past the residential zone gets false memories implanted, making them believe that the world continues on as normal. That's what they're saying was crazy about their vacations matching, because those memories were just implanted in their brain. I just thought that their vacations were not real. Like, in general, those were past memories. Yo. What? What? Interesting. Is there anything for Shu that has also elaborated? Okay. So, listen, y'all. I want to see more about Miyuki, though. I want to see what Milady Inaba has to say. Led by the idol's voice, Shu Amiguchi took to the highway with Yuki Takamiya. Once past the tunnels, they reached the outer walls. Let's see. There's one more outcome from this for him.
Cool.
But I want it to be a continuation of what we just saw.
Man, I'm really off my game today. And that show that came on in the middle... Miyuki Inaba was right about everything. There was a boundary. So here we are, in 30 kilometers of city. And beyond that, nothing. Wish I could pretend it was all a dream. My own private little adventure with Yuki-chan. Back in my dream, he called himself Tetsuya Ida. We look identical, but that's not my name, so...
Which of these would be different? Yuki?
She was right. We found that weird barrier on the edge of town. Maybe I should listen to her more carefully.
Probably the one about Yuki.
I just wanted a nice first date with Yuki-chan. So much for that. Now I've got myself wrapped up in some huge conspiracy. Used to be I'd just daydream about girls for a while and perk right up. Something tells me that's not really gonna work here. Wonder if Yuki-chan's here.
Oh my god. Leave her alone.
Aha! Yuki-chan.
Yeah, you're right. You're very right, Yuki. As is your ticket.
I see Tomi Kisaragi in there. Ah, come on. What am I getting self-conscious for? It was just a dream. It's got nothing to do with anything I actually feel. But if I bump into her, things could get awkward fast. What I really need now is a cold drink. Just gotta grab a drink, sit down, and chill out for a sec.
Okay, we can do that. Word on the street is like we like to hang out by the vending machines.
Could use a sugar boost.
Oh. He's also a sleepy boy. I don't remember him yawning so much
Yeah, a little pick-me-up should do it.
in his other storylines. Oh, hi. You're here all the time. Canned soda. Hey. Hey.
Love me a little fizz. Man, I needed that. Okay, let's think about this.
Why isn't he gonna talk to me?
Yeah, I only really see this going one way. I tell someone and they dump me in a psych ward. So what can I do?
I cannot believe Okino just stands there.
Amiguchi.
Oh my god.
Oh. Hey, Kurabe-kun.
And now he's gone. Sick and twisted. What did Okino want? The key. He wants A. He was here. He's been coming here looking for stuff about Morimura though, right? And that's why Hishiyama followed him here?
Could we hang out again today?
Oh.
You got it.
Oh.
Let's see. Why don't we go to your place this time?
That's why he was there. Again, because it's the same day.
Don't you have the place to yourself right now? I want to check it out.
It's true my grandma's away visiting relatives, but, well, right now, I have a guest staying over. Things are a little awkward, so, sorry. It's just not a good time.
Well, alright. Let's go to my place then.
Thanks.
The things that were going on in Shu's life while Juro was trying to harass him and go to his house with Shiba. Unreal.
Done already?
Wait, where's Shiba? Ooh. Oh, the vibes.
Sorry. Looks like all we've got is soda.
Thanks, Amiguchi.
What is this music? It's so sweet. It's like I'm about to play a farming sim, you know, and not a
It's getting dark.
life sim. Simulation of life
We should
simulation.
probably go get dinner soon. You're coming, right? My treat.
You already paid for my ramen last
Oh,
time.
where is Shiba?
I feel kind of bad.
Then what? You want to call it a day?
I can still tag along. I'll just pay for my own food. Oh. You watched the video I lent you?
Hey, you recommended it. How could I not?
Did you already finish it? What did you think?
Kind of a campy plot. You've got this mad scientist who loses his real body, so he builds a new body and sets out, bent on revenge. It was interesting, but definitely not for casuals.
I'm gonna be sick.
For a B-movie? That just proves it's a masterpiece.
Shiba's not real, is he? Shiba's not real. Shiba doesn't show up in anyone else's story. Did Keitaro acknowledge him whenever they met him in the city?
Miyuki Inaba.
Oh my god, why is this happening? I'm thinking.
What's up?
Just learning something about you. I figured you were only really into Western music. Never thought you'd be into the idol scene.
Oh my god.
Miyuki Inaba. She's been really getting big lately, hasn't
Maybe
she?
Shiba wasn't here this day.
Oh, that. I mean, you know how it is. I just got curious. Maybe I could tell Kurabe-kun about the TV stuff? He's one of the only people who might believe me. But how do I even bring it up? Don't want to get this wrong. I know if I don't make myself absolutely clear, I'll just come off as a crazy fanboy. Actually, maybe I better keep my mouth shut.
Y'all be so for real. I'm dissociating. Because what is happening? I'm pretty sure Shiba was here every single time. Maybe specifically Shu can't see Shiba? No, that would be weird. I'm wondering if I'm just misremembering, and maybe he was here. Maybe he was here.
I'm getting hungry. Did you
Wasn't
want to
here,
just
I
grab
mean.
dinner and go home?
Actually, do you think I could stick?
My old man's probably at his mistress, and I'm all by myself here.
Not
Stay
mistress.
as long as you want.
Thanks.
Say, any specific reason you don't want to go home? Well, anyhow, want to get food? We could swing by the video store, pick up something new to watch.
Oh, speaking of, before I forget again, here you go. This one I brought with me. It's basically the sequel to that other sci-fi one. This story was meant for you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. For you and me.
You can't tell me it ends there. Huh?
Memory transfer complete.
Who is this?
Now, open your eyes, Juro.
Oh.
Or maybe the name 426 would be more appropriate.
I just want it to be Ida. Want it be Ida. Okay, it makes sense that he's 426 because he was literally shooting children at some point. Whatever.
Do you recognize me?
Nier Tetsuya Ida. Or at least an older version of him. Xian's gone a long time.
You always seem to notice that whenever I wake you up. It's been 3 years since you died. Next year, we enter the 22nd century.
3 years since you died. But you're not talking about the one from 2025? I mean, I guess you would be.
How do I look now?
Great.
Oh, this is
beauty subjective.
You'll find the pain receptors are all still there at least.
But also, why put a
So I'd
criminal in
really
an
recommend
android?
you cooperate. You are now an android. Your consciousness is stored on an electronic brain.
So you pulled my data from Sector 0. Brought me back as a ghost.
I brought you back because we need to talk. You clearly did the most work on that underground supercomputer. So we're gonna have a little chat about your research. Research logs.
You never let me consider things. Let me think for myself first, and then we'll talk to someone else.
What do you want to know?
Research logs. Let's talk about your final project. You were testing an unorthodox function for the interlocutor, downloading memories into a human brain. I'm picking up where you left off, so I'll need more details. Records say the memory transplant was a success, but all the raw data from the experiment was deleted. Why did you delete it?
Who was your experiment, Juro?
Did you hit some snag with the method? Okay, maybe you're still a little groggy. Let's wake you up.
Okay, mad scientist, what are you gonna do? Inflict pain? Oh my god. I feel like the last time I played as Shu, I loved him, and now he's just the worst. Tetsuya Ida, whatever. Okay, surely you're ready to talk now. Oh no.
Okay, maybe you're still...
The method was liable. Is it possible to download memory? Why does that information
But
matter
also,
to you?
Okino knows that too.
Planning to take over someone's body?
You killed Kisaragi,
Did
and
I?
I will make you pay. I'm bringing her back, as a human.
This is incredible. How many times have you revived me here? Not the first, not even a second.
Damn it. Only you would find the one gap in my system's security.
You've been bringing me back and killing me for a long time. You even got me to tell you how to interrupt the D-Force's production. Must have been painful if you got that out of me. Handling the Deimos code is dangerous, you know.
How far back did you look? I really need to keep an eye on you.
So that's your process. Copy me into this husk of tin. Then erase me once you have what you need.
You're a dangerous man. Better get rid of you early this time. Can't afford the risk.
You're an embarrassing man, so who's the real loser here? Wait.
Ida-kun.
Are you... You're already the android? Then what are we doing here?
What's wrong?
I found out from Morimura-san. You're trying to transplant my mind, aren't you? You want to replace the Tomi Kisaragi of this world with me.
Want to replace the Tomi Kisaragi of this world with me?
Do you realize how horrifying that is?
Yeah, because first of all, you're still a child. She is the one from 2065. Nope, 2025. And that is also the one... So, Tetsuya Ida's from 2025 too? Because he had a crush on her while they were growing up. And now he's an adult. 2025. A little confused.
How could you?
Wait, look. It'll mean you can be human again.
It means you're going to sacrifice a living human girl.
But she's you. It'll be your heart and mind going into your own body. What's wrong with that?
You know she's dead. The girl you're talking to. She's just a machine wearing Tomi Kisaragi's face.
But your heart is real. You're still you.
Don't you get it yet? The girl you knew will never come back. Even if you steal her body and transfer my mind.
Please. Please, without you, I'm...
You know I love you. But I can't support you. I can't support this.
Well, that explains why you woke me up. It sounds like things aren't going according to plan.
Who's that?
Well...
I can tell you your biggest failure right now.
I have people in
Standing
here.
right there. You should never have revived her as an android in the first place. All you had to do was transfer her mind into a flesh body. You could have gotten everything you want. Nobody the wiser.
Her mind into a flesh body, which is now what they're doing with Juro and Ryoko, right?
Shut up!
That's why they're not androids. So it's almost like the androids were the first run of this. I think I might have said this before. The first run of this. And then they realized that there is a more effective way to do this. And it's also in the same sense that Morimura tried to do cloning, but that didn't work either.
Juro Izumi. You're Juro Izumi. Prisoner 426, aren't you? Why did you wake him up?
Same reason he brought you back. We're both his means to an end. Tools to be used and thrown away.
Why him?
Just had some technical things I wanted to check. Don't worry. I'll erase him as soon as I'm done. I had a couple more questions, but we'll get to them another time.
I noticed you kept Kisaragi's memory from before transplanting her into the android.
Huh?
Paranoia getting to you? You didn't need to keep so many backups. Strange move for a man who sees humans as replaceable hardware.
Whoa.
Or maybe you had the same contingents. You could erase her and start over as much as you wanted.
Oh no.
I've heard enough.
No need to get emotional. After all, me and your Kisaragi here, we're just data. All you have to do is reset us, and we spring to life. Just like you did to me.
I'm erasing him now. Just keep your eyes on the console for me.
Is this it? Is this the moment?
That's right. Better watch carefully. Never know what might happen.
This is it! No way.
There. Deleted.
Is he gonna kill him?
That should do it.
Oh god. Oh god. Pour one out for Tetsuya Ida.
You know he was just trying to mess with our heads. Are you mad at me?
Ooh, he didn't even
Data
try.
transmission had been remapped to the delete button. Guess he was too worked up to notice. Never thought I'd find an escape route planned out for me. And by one of my past selves, no less. So, how are you doing?
Wait, what? He was too worked up to notice. Never thought I'd find an escape route planned out for me by one of my past selves. Never thought I'd find an escape route planned out for me by one of my past selves.
What happened?
Is that...
Kisaragi? How's the view from the other side of that shell? A shame it might end up getting you deleted. And by the man you love, too. Oh, very classical tragedy.
Easy, son.
Sorry, but I need this body more than you do.
One of my past lives? I cannot get past this.
Oh, whoops. Must have fallen asleep watching a video. Looks like Karabe-kun went home. And the tape must have hit the end. It's automatically rewound. That dream just now. Feels like it started off the end of the last one.
You saw the video.
Hey! Man, I'm not even surprised anymore.
Are you still the same Shu Amiguchi?
Yeah, I saw it. But what are you talking about?
What you saw wasn't a video. Everything you saw was real.
Juro was playing it back for
All
us?
events of the distant past.
Wait, that happened in the past? You're still talking about that movie I watched, right?
I guess that wasn't necessarily what we watched. He did have a dream and they watched something else.
Okay, hold on. I borrowed that video from
Right.
Karabe-kun. So let's assume you're telling the truth. What's Karabe-kun's part in it? Does he want me to see this stuff too?
He's the same as you. Watching the past unfold. Even if he has no idea. He doesn't know that it's why he keeps coming over. Or even that he's communicating with me.
What?
Wait, you talked to him? When? We were just hanging out, playing games, watching movies.
That's how it appears to you, yes.
So how does it appear to him?
So Karabe-kun's watching the past too. Is that what these weird dreams are?
Yes.
So, wait. All these dreams look pretty futuristic. You're saying they were in the past?
Mm-hmm.
I keep seeing that guy in my dreams.
It's his past you're seeing. He resembles you greatly. His name is Tetsuya Ida.
Okay, so now you've shown me all this crazy vision stuff. Now what?
I have to find out what he's thinking. What he intends to do. If he's thinking of resetting the plan, then he has to be stopped.
There's a plan? Okay, so what's this plan? Come on, what have you got cooking? This isn't gonna be some big evil scheme, right?
It's not. It's called Project Ark. The plan is meant to save humanity. As a species, you will all be moved to another planet. And whether you know it or not, this plan revolves around all of you.
Whoa.
Project Ark is just moving our memories, though. Specter Reborn. Interesting. Okay, so Tomi. further and further we go, the less I'm thinking that Tomi is actually Miyuki Inaba. I'm sad about that though. Okay, but we did see Jiro Kurabe confirmed 426. Interesting that Ei Sekigahara, did he know that? But also, we're saying 426 would have been the one that started the infection too, right? So A didn't know that, did he? I'm just thinking about when Megumi and him were talking before he passed away, or while he was passing away. And he was, I don't know, it just felt like what he was saying was strange. A is, I feel like, a strange person in general. And then 426 goes into Tomi, and then that's where the exterminator event occurs. So I guess also the lab was destroyed whenever A went there. So we have yet to see when that happens. I'm pretty sure. And then I think that she is able to jump because of A Sekigahara, and then that's when they can go after Natsuno, because 426 wants, I'm assuming, does 426 want the message, or does 426 just want to kill all of them? Do we know what he wants? He's trying to end the loop, because he said, I was doing this for you. No, he's trying to continue the loop, because he said to Morimura, I did this for you. And that's why he killed everyone. So he doesn't want this to continue. Operation Aegis, I mean. Okay. Anyways, we'll go back to Shu's story and see where we'll go from there. We've gone every path from here, so I think it's going to continue on from this then, right? After now that he knows about Kisaragi and that Jiro is seeing the past as well.
Yo.
Shu Amiguchi, what do you got for us? Well, it's the same day.
Kurabe-kun, probably Fuyusaka too.
Oh, maybe not.
The dreams we're seeing are actual events from the past. And it turns out this place is actually isolated? And how do you know all this? Oh, you know, just the pop star Miyuki Inaba talking through my TV.
Listen, it's the
Who
least
heck do I even
crazy
talk to
answer
about this? If I just
so
tell the
far.
truth, they'll throw me in a loony bin. Tomi Kisaragi isn't here. Well, probably for the best, actually. Bumping into her now would be super awkward. Kurabe-kun.
Amiguchi-kun.
Interesting that Jiro's
Hey,
always alone.
You going home?
Now.
Perfect timing. See, about that video.
Sorry. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Oh, it's cool. Huh?
Oh, nothing. See ya.
What?
Kurabe-kun.
What? That was weird.
Seems like something's up with him. Maybe he's figured something out too?
That was strange.
Yuki-chan? Nope, not here.
Yuki's also not here?
Well, she is occupied.
Tomi, and also
Detention is a cruel mistress.
detention.
Miyuki Inaba was right about everything. There was a boundary. So here we are, in 30 kilometers of city. And beyond that, nothing. Wish I could pretend it was all a dream. My own private little adventure with Yuki. Back in my dream, he called himself Tetsuya Ida. We look identical, but... well, it's not just our names. He and I are totally different people.
Are
In my
you
dream,
though?
Her soul was in an
Just an
android body.
involved
That's gotta be the craziest feeling.
person.
What would it even be like, not having a body of your own?
It's gonna make me laugh every time.
I just wanted a nice first to be I just daydream about girls for a while. The way she describes it, these aren't just dreams and videos Karabe-kun and I see. They're actual events that happened in the past. The past of Tetsuya Ida. The way Miyuki Inaba tells it, those dreams weren't from the future like I thought they were. They already happened. It's all in the past.
The way they just like build this narrative to really make you think backwards and correct it all is just so wild. It's just the way it's crafted is just so... Literally every experience is going to be the same but different at the same time.
Maybe I need some fresh air.
And it's wild. Roof of the new building. Is this Megumi?
Maybe I should just go public. Lay everything out in the open. I guess I could record Miyuki Inaba talking to me. Send that tape out to TV stations.
Is Nenji here? Oh god, it's a day. This is it. This is it.
What's got you so spaced out?
Amiguchi. Just got shit on my mind. What about you? You look like hell.
I know we're both struggling out here,
Something weighing
brother.
you down?
Yeah, you could say that.
Hey, remember when I skipped school for a few days?
What about it?
Yeah, I actually spent those days stranded in another time. Stuck in the future.
Huh. Well, I'd go with a more plausible excuse for ditching.
Boy.
Yeah, that's about what I figured.
Literally, you were just looking for someone to confide in. He's telling you about the future.
So,
Shoo, you're stupid.
what's going on with you?
That's how you know you're not Tetsuya Ida. You're no scientist.
Oh. You know that pop star, Miyuki Inaba? She's been showing up in my room every night. I don't know what to do.
Well, if you're gonna make me feel stupid for asking.
Yeah, that's about what I figured.
Y'all are the worst.
Oh, I totally forgot.
What's up?
Yakushiji-san from Class 1C. She said she wanted to talk to me today. Said she'd find me up here.
Oh god.
This shit again? Sheesh. Sometimes you're real annoying to be friends with.
Don't leave me, I'm scared. Oh, okay.
I'll just get out of your way then.
What if I don't talk to her? What if I just walk away? None of this ever has to happen. We don't have to do this.
Again?
Oh, just stuff from middle school. Girls used to confess their love to me in front of him all the time. Oh, wow. Is that what this is about? I'm sorry. Really, I've got feelings for someone else.
That's not what I
For
came here to tell you.
Yuki-chan.
Oh, sorry. Awkward. So, what do you need?
No need to apologize. This might hurt a little anyway. Mission accomplished.
Sentinel number 20. Transmitting.
Look what you did. Look what you done did. And it's a 4. That thing's gonna be zooming around the city.
What is this? Where am I? Wait a minute. Is this the robot I saw in my dreams? Whoa, shit, this thing flies?
Like I said, he's gonna be zooming. I can't review where it ends. Oh, we're just flying around.
Launch point looks to be Yaimachi.
Close to Sakura High School. There's no mistaking it.
Mm.
It's a Sentinel. Notify all ministries and agencies, and the US military. Tell them no scrambles. Showa-era weapons won't do much against a Sentinel. We don't know who's on it or what their intent is. And call in Ryoko Shinonome. Still ascending. What's it trying to do? That Sentinel. I believe that's the last aerial lightweight craft designed by Okino. I thought I'd never even entered production.
Thought it never entered production. Okino was working on things after. But this is Shu. That's confusing. It's Shu driving it, which would mean that it should be Tetsuya Ida. So Tetsuya Ida never piloted Sentinel 20? I know that they said something about him being picked for 17, or not being picked for 17. I don't know if they ever said what number he was before. But what number would you have been before?
Who is that?
Oh my god, my brain is getting fried, cooked, scrambled, hard-boiled, everything. I'm simply an egg. Oh! Poached, maybe?
Space? No way!
I went all the way to
I knew I was
space!
going up, but I can't have gone that high. Altitude reading says 2,078 meters.
Any chance we're...
You've bypassed the upper
Oh my god,
shield.
hello.
You are now outside the enclosure.
I'm outside the wall now? So, outside that, it's just... space?
Are we gonna
What does all this
find...
mean?
Message from
I saw a lot of
17?
these huge robots in my dreams, but... none of them could fly.
That is Sentinel number 20. And you are its operator.
Does Yakushiji work for you?
The Sentinel was never meant to be transmitted. They found us.
Who's they?
Intruders from another district. They left their origin point and came to your world.
Another district? Wait, there's more than one of these places?
We need to hide the Sentinel. I can't do anything for you here. You have to go back to your sector.
Go back how? This thing's got propellers. Whoa! We're going down!
What? We just fall back to the ground?
What the? Amiguchi?
This is very convenient.
Hey, it's Yuki-chan. I knew it. It's like I keep saying, we gotta be soulmates. Good
This
timing,
music
too.
is so ethereal.
Kinda hoped I'd see you one more time before I died.
You're seriously still talking this
Oh.
crap even now?
Oh.
Is that thing yours?
Sentinel number 20, transmitting.
It's gone.
I'm just glad I didn't crash somewhere with people.
You gotta tell me what happened.
Uh-oh.
We'll take over from here.
Uh-oh.
Of all possible pilots, I'd never have expected
Oh
you,
god.
Shu Amiguchi.
This is
Four Eyes.
the meeting of the century. Oh my god. I'm kind of living for this. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Ryoko, hi. Nice to meet you, I think.
We're agents with the government. Allow me to be direct. Cooperate with us and I can guarantee your safety. If not,
My
you will
safety
be
is also your safety.
institutionalized.
I think.
You know something? I really, really hate being talked down to. Especially from guys like you.
Easy, Amiguchi.
Yuki-chan, you know this guy?
She is a member of our organization.
What?
You were part of her assignment. She was sent to monitor pilots like you. That's why she was transferred to Sakura High School.
No way. Tell me he's kidding.
Amiguchi, I
suggest you cooperate, Shu Amiguchi. For Takamiya's sake, if nothing else.
What do you mean? What are you gonna do to her? Oh my god, he's the worst. So manipulative. Ignition. Oh, I gotta clear destruction. Honestly, y'all, I forgot that I was gonna have to start doing some battles at some point. Oh gosh. Okay, so wave 10. Is that the last one? I think so, because this is 8, 9, 10. And then I'm already at destruction. Oh wait, no, my destruction's only at 57%, so there might be a whole nother section to go through, but we're 60% through with the story. So now we're locked with many people. Oh my god, that we have to wait for to get over 80% with them. Okay, but yeah, it's just so confusing that Tetsuya Ida is talking to Shu, but Shu has Tetsuya Ida's memories. That can't be the same Tetsuya Ida. It just doesn't make any sense. And why does Shiba not exist outside of Jiro's story? I really gotta go back and see this moment whenever he called his Sentinel, or no, he called Keitaro Sentinel. Shiba was there. He wiped his memories. I'm like, is that like a personification of like the pills working or something? That doesn't make any sense. But all he did, he was being like the catalyst to Shu and Jiro hanging out, basically. So kind of in the way that it's like playing with people's fate and making sure that they are together, they see the memories together. And like Fluffy's acting in the same way, where he is controlling what Megumi does. I'm trying to think if there are other ones. I don't know. Hijiyama is led by Yakisoba Pan, like things like that. And Tetsuya Ida is doing the same thing with Yuki A and Ryoko, essentially, by making them agents of SIU. So that's interesting. So a lot of his stuff, dealing, like, it's like developing a lot slower, I feel like, than what A's was at this point in the story. So I find that interesting that like the pacing for each character is like not really building up in the same way. Cause also, I feel like also because of the fact that we saw that scene already in Megumi's story. Ah, my brain. Okay, but confirmations. Snow Globe, confirmation. 426 is Jiro Kurabe, confirmed. That might have been the biggest ones that we've seen today. So it'll probably be a while until we get to the next destruction ones, especially since we still have so much story to get through. And I'm thinking we're probably going with Yuki's now. Hers seems pretty close to getting up to the same level as A's and Shu's, so we should be able to get through that pretty quickly. And then, yeah, it looks like also Keitaro and Natsuno might happen on the same day, because they might only have like one other path to do before we get, I'm assuming, locked out around 80% with everyone. So next time, I think, yeah, we'll go into Yuki's, we'll go unlock more story, hopefully see more information with the SIU and get more insight with Ida specifically. I love Yuki's story because I feel like it's like, you know exactly where her loyalties lie, and she's like not here to cloud my vision about anything, and I just need that. I need that comfort from her, so I can't wait to go back into that.